Hi students, welcome to social science class. So let's begin with history. Chapter number 1, what, where, how and when. Shall we begin the class? Yes. Rashida's question. Rashida sat reading the newspaper. Suddenly her eyes fell on a small headline. 100 years ago. How? She wondered. Could anyone know what happened so many years ago? So, after reading a news which says that 100 years ago, after reading this news headline, Rashida was surprised. She wondered how people get information from 100 years ago. Sometimes we also think the same, isn't it? Yes. Finding out what happened. Yesterday, you could listen to the radio, watch television, read a newspaper. Last year, ask somebody who remembers. But what about long ago? Let us see how it can be done. To get to know what happened yesterday, we can just listen to radio or watch television or read a newspaper. So through these ways, we can understand what happened yesterday. To get information of what happened a year ago, we can ask you someone and we'll definitely get the information if he or she remembers it. Then what about information of long ago? About 1000 or 100 years back? How can we get such information? So all these questions answer is discussed throughout this chapter. What can we know about the past? There are several things we can find out. What people ate, the kinds of clothes they wore, the houses in which they lived. We can find out about the lives of hunters, herders, farmers, rulers, merchants, priests, craftspersons, artists, musicians, and scientists. We can also find out about the games children played, the stories they heard, the plays they saw, the song they sang. So students, while seeking more into the past, we will get to know several things, isn't it? About the food people ate. We have heard of people who ate raw food items, eating meat, raw meat. They were eating raw meat before the invention of fire, isn't it? Do you remember that? Yes. Similarly, we also get information about clothes and houses. In ancient times they lived in hut which is made up of leaf and all, isn't it? One by one all these has changed. We also know about the life of hunters, herders, farmers, rulers, etc. Same way, we can also identify the games played or the stories heard or the plays saw and the song sung, isn't it? So we can get to know all these things. We will get information regarding all these things, isn't it? So we can identify the information taken place in past. So coming to our next topic, where did people live? Find the river Narmada on map 1. People have lived along the banks of this river for several 100,000 years. Some of the earliest people who lived here were skilled gatherers, that is, people who gathered their food. They knew about the vast wealth of plants in the surrounding forests and collected roots, fruits and other forest produce for their food. They also hunted animals. So here in this topic we are discussing about the place where people have lived. So coming to the first point, here we are going to discuss about the life of people at the banks of river Narmada. Have you heard of river Narmada? Yes. So here we can discuss about the life of people at the banks of river Narmada. These people were skilled gatherers. Why they are called gatherers? Yes, they are called skilled gatherers because they gathered their food. They know about the vast wealth of plants in the surrounding. We also know that plants gives us fruits, root and whatever things for eating, isn't it? For sustaining our life we need food, and these people know about the vast wealth of plants in their surroundings. So they started to gather the things which is essential for them, means the food. So they started to gather the food. Okay, so from these plants only they can gather roots, fruits and other such essential food items. So there was no need to go to any other place. In the banks of river Narmada itself they got everything. Okay, they also hunted animals. So they started to collect food directly from the forest. All they have to do was to find out this wealth and collect the food. Okay, it was the only job of that people to find out these food items and just to collect that. So this was the life of people at the banks of river Narmada. Okay, now find the Sulaiman and Kirtar hills to the northwest. Some of the areas where women and men first began to grow crops such as wheat and barley about 8,000 years ago are located here. People also began rearing animals like sheep, goat and cattle and lived in villages. So let's discuss about the life at Sulaiman and Kirtar hills. Okay, so in this place people began to grow crops. It includes wheat and barley. Not only that, they started to rear animals like sheep, goat and cattle. Here they have lived in villages. This happened about 8,000 years ago. So in the first case we have discussed about river Narmada. Okay, life of people at the banks of river Narmada, isn't it? There all they have to do was to find out and collect the food items, isn't it? But in this case, while coming to Sulaiman and Kirtar hills about 8,000 years ago, the people have started to grow crops and rear animals such as sheep, goat and cattle. And here they have lived in villages. So they started to do some job, isn't it? Like harvesting and rearing animals, isn't it? So they started to do some job. So here people have started their agricultural activities. So they worked to get a living, isn't it? Yes. Locate the Garo hills to the northeast and the Vindhyas in central India. These were some of the other areas where agriculture developed. The places where rice was first grown are to the north of Vindhyas. So in this one, we are discussing about Garo hills, which is located towards the northeast of India, and Vindhyas towards the central India. Okay, so in this place, this is the place where agriculture was developed. So the place where rice was first grown is north of Vindhyas. Okay, so in this case about Garo hills and Vindhyas, this is the place where agriculture was developed. So in the first case about the life at the banks of river Narmada, we have learned that people were skilled gatherers. They gathered food for their living. Okay, in the second case in Sulaiman and Kirtar hills, what did people do? Yes, they had started small agricultural activities. And in third case, that means in Garo hills and Vindhyas, they had developed agriculture. Okay. So students, we will discuss the remaining portion of the chapter in next video. All of you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification of next video. See you soon. Thank you.